So I was just on my way back from the gas station and I saw an eagle in a tree and it was just so majestic. I had to turn around, stop, and take pictures, and I'll include one right here. So today I have a haul. I went book shopping a few times this week. I bought some books on my Nook, I bought some books at the thrift store, and I bought some books at Barnes & Noble this week. I think it might be impossible for me to do a really short video, so hopefully you guys don't mind me rambling along. But I'm going to start with the books I got on my Nook. I got 4 Past Midnight by Stephen King, which is a book of 4 novellas of his. I will talk about that more in a minute. I got War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells by recommendation of SC Book Nerd, or South Carolina Book Nerd, whose channel you should definitely check out. I'll leave a link below. And I'm really excited to read that too. I've been wanting to read it for a while. I saw the movie with Tom Cruise and I really liked that, so hopefully this is going to be pretty cool as well. For some reason. Okay, and then also I have this blog series going on that I'm doing. It's basically a timeline of books that have made a big impact on me in my life, and going back and thinking and recalling my experiences with some of these books have made me want to read them again. So I bought 2 books here. Actually, I bought one and I got a sample of the other, but I'll probably buy it. The first one is Hatchet by Gary Paulson. This is a Newbery Book Award winner, and we read it in 5th grade. It's basically a story of a young kid, he's about 13, surviving in the Canadian wilderness. And I remember it just being like one of the most detailed and realistic stories that I had read up until that point. And of course you can read more about these on my blog, and also this is kind of nerdy, but I bought the first book of the Animorphs series. I grew up in the 90s and can't have lived in the 90s and not known about those books. Goosebumps too. There was also the American Girl series, which I think is still around, and the Babysitter's Club, you know, things like that. So those are the books that I got on my Nook. Sorry about that. And then also there was a lady at work who brought in a bunch of books that her granddaughter didn't want anymore. She was cleaning out her bookshelves. What does that mean? What does cleaning out your bookshelves mean? How does one do that? Get rid of books? What kind of blasphemy is that? But anyways, I got 3 books, but I can't find the other one. It was just here the other day, and now I don't know where it went. But anyways, I got Charlotte's Web by E.B. White. That's right? E.B. White? Yep. I used to have a copy of this. I don't know what happened to it. It might still be at my mom's house, but I wanted to get a copy of that. And also Holes by Louis Sachar, or Sakhar maybe. This is also a Newbery Book Award winner. And I love this book. This is such a good book, and you can also read more about this on my middle school post on my timeline and on my blog, but it's not up yet. But I'm definitely putting this in there. I just bought a copy of it not that long ago because I definitely want to read it and review for you guys, and now I have a copy to give away. So, you're welcome. By the way, I didn't just take that because I already had a copy of it. I felt bad. They laid there all day long. Everybody had a chance to see all the books that were available, and nobody took it. So I went ahead and nabbed it. So don't think I'm like a terrible person or anything. And then I also got some books at the thrift store. I got 4 books. 2 of them are Stephen King books. They were $5 each. You might notice that I bought this one on my Nook and in this hard copy. I actually forgot that I had bought it on my Nook. It's terrible. It's terrible. But I've been looking for this book for a really long time. I just didn't know it until recently which one I was looking for, because I saw part of the movie Langoliers a long time ago and I was intrigued by it and really wanted to find the book to read. The reason I couldn't find it forever is because it's actually part of this book. There's 4 stories, or novellas I guess, in this book. The Langoliers is the first one. Secret Window, Secret Garden is another one, and that was made into a movie, Secret Window, with Johnny Depp. The Library Policeman is the third one, and the last one is The Sundog. I haven't heard of the last two, but anyways, this will be cool. I really like Stephen King a lot. I respect him a lot as a person, as an author. Yeah, I read his book on writing a long time ago, checked it out from the library, and the first part was basically memoir. Second part is basically intensive advice for writers, and I'm definitely going to buy that in the future. Something that increased my respect for him a year or two ago was a specific quote. I can't remember. Something about Harry Potter and Twilight. Anyways, the other one I got is Dreamcatcher, which I think is about aliens. I saw the movie a long time ago, can't really remember it very well, but got that one as well. It's a chunkster. I read the beginning of both of them. I read the intro to 4 Past Midnight and the kind of beginning of Dreamcatcher. Basically, there's not an intro in Dreamcatcher, it's just, here, I'll show you. A series of news headlines. I don't know if they're real or if he wrote them, but as I was reading them and they got progressively closer to the future, like closer to the present moment. This book was written in 2001, so 2000 is pretty much as present as you can get. I actually got chills when I was reading those, because it's just very tantalizing information, you know. You can't read the story, you just get the headline. It's like, oh my god, conspiracy, conspiracy. Oh, that was weird. And also I got these 2 German textbooks. I'm trying to teach myself German. It's not going that great, but hopefully those will help. I'm sure you guys aren't really interested in those, so I won't spend too much time on them. Also, I went to Barnes & Noble. They had a sale to buy 2 of their classic collection and get the 3rd one free. So these are the ones that I got. The Selected Stories of O. Henry. The Jungle Books by Rudyard Kipling. And Ivanhoe by Sir Walter Scott, which is basically medieval England, I think. It was back at the time of the Crusades. So I'm pretty excited to read about that, which leads me to the other 2 books that I got, which are part of the children's classic leather-bound series. And the first one is The Story of King Arthur and His Knights. Another tale of, kind of goes along with this. Here's the adult version, and here's the easier version. Not sure if it's exactly children's material, but yeah, I'm really excited for this one. And I also got, sorry, the dogs are barking. This was Family Robinson, which is awesome. Oh, sorry, this one's by Howard Pyle, and this one is by Johann David Weiss. I've never read this. I'm really excited to read this because it has a lot of elements that I really enjoy in books. Adventure, survival, deserted on an island. I don't really know too much about it, so if they're not deserted on an island, don't tear me to shreds. But anyways, I will read you the little back piece here. Separated from society, condemned perhaps to pass the remainder of life in this desert island, we possess the means of happiness. And the back of this one says, maybe he will make thee a knight of his round table, and there is no honor in all the world that can be as great as that. So yeah, those are the ones that I bought at Barnes & Noble yesterday. Also, I wanted to show you guys a book that my mom recently found. This is the very first chapter book I ever read, and I loved it. I actually bought it a long time ago because I could not ever find it at my mom's house. So this is what a modern edition looks like. But my mom just called and told me that she found this one, the very first one. This is the one that I read. Oh my god, I love it. As you can tell, it's kind of beat up. There's tape everywhere, and even on the spine where twig had to be written back in there. But oh my god, I am so happy she found this. Look at it. It's falling apart, but this is my book. Here's where Twig lived. It's written by Elizabeth Orton Jones, and she also illustrated it. Look at how cute. It's pretty easy reading. Maybe I I think I'm going to read some of these books from my childhood, and then just do like kind of a lot of mini reviews in one video for people who have kids or are looking for books to buy for their children or to read to them. Thanks for watching my book haul, guys. Hope you didn't get too bored. Not too many of my books are very popular books. I don't really read what's trending in books very often. I just read whatever I can find and whatever looks interesting. I'm a really moody reader, so yeah. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and stick around to see what I have coming next. Leave comments below if you've read any of these books or have questions or anything. I love comments, so yeah, I look forward to hearing from you.